apartments near me. $1,300 a month? How am I gonna pay for this? $1,500. Where is the apartments for $900, $800? I don't know if I can afford this. Like, I really, maybe I can't move out. Maybe I can't do this.
Put my feelings on safety.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You see, I've been posting, y'all. I've been posting consistently. Check out my latest videos if you haven't. I recently did a mukbang and I have it should be a vlog also, so go check those out. But this video is highly requested. Ever since I moved out, everybody has been asking me, you know, how is life after moving out, you know, and what are some tips that you have for other people that want to move out, need help moving out? I mean, not help moving out, but tips on, you know, what to do, what steps to take, all of that. First off, I moved out at the age of 19. Yeah, I was 19. I just turned 20, so yeah, I moved out at 19 or whatever. I honestly had no clue at first how I was gonna do it, but I was determined and I knew it was something that I wanted. Like, I was set on, okay, I am moving out this year. Like, this is my goal and I want to accomplish it. So I knew, first of all, of course, I was working at, where was I working at? Ross? I was either working at Ross or I was working at a school, another Montessori school, not the school that I'm at now. I was working at a different Montessori school and I was only getting paid, I think, $9 an hour. Yeah, I was getting paid $9 an hour there. $9 an hour is not gonna pay no rent. What am I gonna do? So first off, of course, you need to get a bomb job. It doesn't have to be 100% bomb, but the pay needs to be bomb. I'm being honest. You cannot have an apartment with $9 an hour, not $10 an hour, maybe 11, but that's still pushing it. Like, you need to make sure you have a certain amount of money that you're getting paid each week. Okay, I'm making this much money a month, I'm calculating it, and my rent will be, let's say, $700 a month, and I'm making $800 a month. It'll be fine. No, you cannot. You need to have at least, what, you need to have double that. Whatever you're making needs to be double what your rent is and what you're bringing in each month, because there's emergencies. You have to buy groceries, you have to pay utility bills, you have to keep gas in your car, you got to keep your hair done, your nails, and you can't neglect yourself. Cough cough. What I do sometimes, and I realize that doesn't help anything. You know, you got to put money aside to have all of those things. I know it sounds hard, but you just got to find that job that pays you to sustain the lifestyle that you want to live and have the apartment that you want. You know, I got the job that I wanted. I got a nice job at the Montessori school that I'm at. And I was like, if I get this job, my life will be complete. I can get the apartment I want. I can get the full-time hours. Yeah. You cannot work part-time. You're not gonna make any money part-time. You need to pay your bills, so you need full-time. You need them hours. You need that money. So you gotta get a full-time, good-paying job. No matter if you're in school or not, you can do it. I'm in school and I was determined. I need a full-time job and I have to be full-time school. But this is what I want, so we have to do it. Save that check. Save them checks. Put them in your savings account. Hide them in a shoebox. Hide them under your bed. Take money off your car and hide it somewhere. Leave your card at home. Something. Put a lock on your savings. Something has to work. So yeah, I got the job, and then after that, it was mainly just about saving, you know, saving the money, stacking the money for emergencies, for when I have to put down a deposit on my apartment. Application fees for finding an apartment, you know, those things aren't cheap. You know, deposits be like $200 to $500, sometimes more, and you don't even, what is a deposit? You know, it's not even going towards anything. But saving is the next big thing. You have to save. No matter what you do, saving is gonna be your best friend before you move out. I don't know anybody that hasn't saved before they moved out, but yeah, you got to. because when you first move in, you have so much to pay for. You have to get stuff turned on, you have to pay activation fees, installation fees, all those adult things that I hate. And at first I'm like, why do I have to pay all of this stuff? Like, why can't I just move in, you know? But it just don't work like that. It's very hard to save. I'm not even gonna lie. Saving is like, that stuff is hard. That stuff is hard, but you know, I had to do it. Like, I had got to the point where I was saving, where my biggest battle was eating out. So I had to stop that altogether, because that's basically where all my money was going. Like, I wasn't buying myself clothes. I don't buy myself shoes regularly. So I was like, all my money's going towards fast food and eating out and going fancy places with my friends. But I had to start disciplining myself and telling myself, no, Kendall, no, you are not getting Chick-fil-A. You are not getting this Zaxby's. You are not about to go out and spend $200, $100 for tonight. You're not. Like, you're just not. And at first it was so hard, like it was so hard. But then after a while, I got used to not spending money. And when I did spend money on myself, even like $2, $3, I'm like, oh God, should I have done that? I don't know. Maybe I should take this back. I don't think I should be spending this money. Like, it got to the point where I got used to saving, you know. It took me about a year and I'm lying, not a year. It took me about 6 months to save up the amount that I wanted for my apartment. I suggest that you have at least $1,500 saved, not including, you know, a first month of rent and the deposit and all that. I'm saying $1,500 as extra, you know, on top of the other stuff, because you never know. You never know what you have to pay. So looking in the area that I wanted to live in, that's the next step. That's when it gets exciting, because you're like, okay, y'all, I got the money, I'm saving, I got my job. The next part is finding where you want to live. So I had to look around in a lot of different areas, and you know, I looked at places that were convenient to close to my job, close to my parents' house, close to my family, close to places that I want to go, you know, shopping and stuff like that. Look at your location, make sure it's somewhere that you like. That was thing number one. And you know, I found the place I like and I went with it. I need my place to have a pool. I need a gated community. I need to have a workout area. That's what I need. I wonder if they have a lobby technology area. What do you think? You might want all these things, but you need to make sure you have that written down and listed when you go into that leasing office, because they won't tell you certain things and you get in that place paying rent and they like, oh well, you already signed this lease, you're here to stay. So yeah, be sure, just make sure you have a checklist when you go into the leasing office of all the things that you would like in your apartment, or things that you know would prefer not to be there. Like, for instance, my thing was, my next apartment, I definitely do not want to be surrounded by a lot of trees, because one, that means stray animals, stray cats, all of those things. So even the little stuff, you really have to think about what you want to be surrounded with when you're picking it, because once you sign the lease, it's over with. You know, you're living there, you have to stay there for those 12 months, those 6 months, whatever. If you're getting a roommate, please be sure, this is the number one. If you're getting a roommate, just be sure it's somebody that you're compatible with and you're 100% comfortable with, and they understand you. Somebody that understands you. The stranger thing, I don't think that will really work out for me, but it all depends on you, because you never know what you're getting with a stranger. I'm rooming with my best friend and it works out perfect. Roommate, I think I might do that as a separate video, but get a good roommate that has a good job, so none of that oh, I don't have the money will happen, all of those things, because nobody is covering anybody's rent. Life after moving out. It has been pretty good. I must say it has been good for the most part, but I am struggling with a lot of things. I never really learned how to cook, so it's like, if I don't want to eat out, I don't want to save money, you know, I have to cook. But please make sure you know how to cook before you move out, because you're gonna have to cook your own meals. You're not gonna have your mom to, you know, make you that yummy vegetable. You're not gonna have your mom to, you know, make you a nice home cooked meal every night. Learn how to cook or get a meal prep something, get a chef something, because that's my biggest struggle. That's my biggest struggle after moving out. That and probably being alone. It's kind of like I'm like in this house by myself. Like, what do I do? Just stare at the wall? Do I just stare at the wall? Like, what do I do? Like, get adjusted to being by yourself, because if you have a roommate and they're not home, you're by yourself most of the time. So that's what's gonna happen. You just have to get used to it, and you know, learn how to be productive being alone, learn how to be motivated being alone, and learn how to have fun by yourself being alone, because you don't want to be in your apartment just staring at the wall or sitting in silence. No, I like sitting in silence, so I can't lie. Sometimes, not sometimes, just about every day when I come home, I sit in silence for probably an hour, sometimes 2 hours, just thinking and scrolling down my phone, just thinking of stuff. But that's probably unhealthy. But yeah, tips that I have, this is definitely a part 2 type of video. I've already talked to you guys for like 12-13 minutes, so leave comments below if any questions that you have about the process, or you know, picking it, all these things. Leave comments down below. I will respond and help you guys out, because you know, that's what I'm here for. So thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Wondering what's on your mind. Guess you like the simple type. I ain't stupid, dumb or blind. Won't sleep